Hey, Fester, before I do the next, and it ties in, it's like a perfect segue here.
Yes.
What is a scam that you pulled for years? What did you lie about? What were you deceitful about for a long, long time?
I wouldn't call it a scam.
Oh, come on. You lied about it. You filled out a job application falsely.
There was no application.
Dude, you filled out an application. You lied.
I verbally told people this, but it's not a scam because I didn't profit from it. But I told everybody that I was a college graduate back in 1996 when I would have, I graduated high school in 92.
When you first got the job at the MJ Morning Show.
In 96, 95, 96?
Right. So,
yeah.
back then it was MJ and BJ.
That's right.
So when you first joined us back during MJ and BJ, you procured your job under false pretense.
No, that's not true. It's not a requirement of this job.
Let me finish my phrase. I love the word false pretenses, and you stepped all over me.
I apologize.
False pretenses. It's not often I get to say false pretenses, and when I do, don't talk over my false pretenses.
Well,
Fester lied about being a college graduate.
I think I might have mentioned it once or twice or 1,000 times, and I never told anybody I never graduated from USF.
I was the first person.
I told one person. I confided in Froggy.
And I kept the secret.
Tell you what, you ought to go have lunch with the ex-mayor of Temple Terrace.
I would love to have the mayor of Temple Terrace over for lunch.
I've been holding on to this thing for a couple of days. I just didn't get to it, but still pretty fascinating. The former mayor of Temple Terrace, who went by the nickname Dr. Mel, is a big step closer to a $10,000 fine, according to Channel 8.
Why?
And public censure for embellishing her city bio with a degree from a disgraced diploma mill.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the place where you just buy a diploma. You just buy a doctorate, whatever. At one point, Mel Gerardo agreed to pay a $5,000 fine for misuse of office, but the Florida Commission on Ethics voted to double that. Double stuff. It's like Oreos, you know?
I love those. Those are the best ones.
We're going to double stuff fines. So the commission's order sent to Governor DeSantis also recommended a public censure and a reprimand. I'm thinking a public spanking. A caning, a spanking, a paddling.
Jeez.
Yeah, Channel 8 was trying to get this Gerardo to respond. 8 on Your Side began asking questions about Gerardo's PhD back in 2018, about a year after she took office as the city's mayor. Her doctorate in psychology came from LaSalle University in Louisiana in 96, the same year the FBI shut down the operation, arrested its owner, who ended up in prison.
Wow.
Yeah, degrees at the diploma mill cost as little as $2,000.
Wow, that's a cheap for a degree.
Hey, what's worse? Getting your fake diploma from a diploma mill with actually no course time, no college credit, not actually earning a degree or a PhD. What's worse, that or Fester letting people think from 96 until 12? 12?
Yeah.
That you were a college graduate when you did not graduate.
So the rest of my story is I finished my last 6 or 9 credits in 2012.
Yeah, when we shut down the MJ Morning Show, and the first run of the MJ Morning Show went from February of 94 until February of 2012, 18 years. And then Fester decided after we ended the MJ Morning Show, he had nothing to do but sit around and eat. No. He decided to go back to school.
My wife decided.
Wasn't that a Rodney Dangerfield movie?
Back to school. That's what it felt like.
back
weird.
To school.
I was teaching kids the triple Lindy. Yeah. You know what happened was the morning show ended, and I think like in the middle of April, I woke up one morning at like 7:30. You know, I was awake and fully dressed, like at 6 o'clock in the morning. My wife's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "It's 6:15. Half the day is over." And she's like, "No, it isn't. You got to do something." And she said, "Go back to USF and get your degree." Well, so I took summer courses.
You ought to hook up with the ex-Temple Terrace mayor. Maybe you can give her some tips on going back to school.
So she got her psychology degree from LaSalle University in 96, the same year I lied about graduating from USF.
Look
That's
at this.
Amazing.
You really need to go to lunch with her. You guys have so much in common.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
I mean, she didn't need that PhD to be mayor. That's the thing. Just
Yeah.
like you, Fester. You
So-
didn't need the college
It's an
degree.
elected position, right? You
Yeah.
don't need. But you've got folks that feel like they got to pad and juice up their resume and lie, and well, apparently that was the case.